Okay, then we are back with Twilight Princess. Give me 1 second. I had to fix something really quick. We're back with Twilight Princess, and first things first, we need the charm. I wanted to get the Dominion Rod restored before I collect any of the pieces of hearts and post souls that are available, just because start getting it all at once. The main one she remembered was the horse. She cares more about Epona than Link. Whoa, what the fuck? That was weird. She has successfully recovered all of her memory. It's kind of funny how this is like an overarching plotline for the game, where it wasn't a thing for the manga. I mentioned it happened. It was like, yeah, it happened. It got fixed by the time they finished everything with the Zora Prince. Got the horse call. With this charm, we could call Epona anywhere in the world. We no longer need to find the horse grass or anything like that. Yes, I do. Because, yeah, what she's waiting for, if you can't tell, is the Dominion Rod. Okay, so let's see. Let's warp. We gotta go back to the hidden village. The hidden village is always going to be in an awkward spot because there's not really a good teleport point near it, and that doesn't change. The other way to deal with the hidden village is, of course, now that we have that charm, we can call Epona wherever. But to go a step further, since we have this bridge fixed, this is the best point for it. If you haven't fixed the bridge, you just go into the desert and get it. It's really simple. The only thing you have to make sure is you have to take out those Twilight Messengers or Shadow Beasts, as I've taken to calling them because of the manga. Now that the village is cleared out, though, there are a few things I'm going to do in the village. One thing, now that we can come back, there's now just a bunch of cats everywhere. They are involved in a mini game we will deal with in a second. There is... Oh no, I have to do the cat hunt mini game first. Okay, so we're doing the cat hunt first. Yeah, we need to find the Coco leader. Which I think their leader is over by, there he is. Is we have to talk to all 20 cats. I do like how, like, the way he was describing, though, has the same energy as, earlier with the hunt. Let's go talk to some cats. How do I get to you? Because, yeah, I can't... First. Second. Okay, we already talked. Yeah, that's the annoying thing with some of the cats. They will eventually start following you, and it is really easy to lose track of that. I'm gonna clear out the street first. Oh, I thought it was a cat. But you're just following me. Halfway done. Yeah, meow. So many cats. And you can't actually... Funny thing, though, you can't complete the Poe hunt until you complete this minigame. Because there's a Poe that spawns in this area, but it'll only spawn once the cat hunt is done. Oh, excuse me. There are 5 cats I'm missing. They're probably in the upper level. Cat in my way. I Don't see anywhere for me to use Midna's jump ability. Hmm? Because I saw some cats up there. I know I have to get up there somehow. Okay, I can't transform. I thought I had to do it all as Wolf. But if I could transform... Okay, there's a cat over there, so... It just fell in the water! There's why I went up there, but I have to jump in there, I think. Okay, no cats back here. So it's easier for me to move around as human right now. So I have access to my claw shot. Yeah, I just saw one in the window. That's 19. Oh, whoop, whoop. Where's number 20 hiding? I believe I've talked to you, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Up right here. Because the main issue, I couldn't use the guide because of the fact that I wasn't keeping track of which cats I talk to, really. And the guide has, like, them all at a specific number, so I couldn't use that. Yep, there's now a prize in front of Impa. I'm just gonna say Impa's house. I don't believe that's the name of this character, but it's always Impa to me. Oh, there it is up there. kind of like the fact that there are two sets of collectibles, one for the wolf and one for the human link. So there's the bugs for human, and then there's the imps for, well, the pose for wolf. Is that all we can get right now? Actually, I think that is the only pose soul that is currently available for me. That's kind of wild. I mean, Grant, we are approaching the end of all the collectibles. I believe the last few are going to be in the cave over deals. Look at this. The Ancient Sky Book. Sure. Let's say Hylia is planning this all out. So now you have this book. Back to Kakariko. I don't remember if the next dungeon has any imp pose. I think it has a few, but I don't remember. Yeah, that's the thing about this part of the game. It's a lot of bouncing back between places we've been to. I'll say this, in terms of the map of Hyrule, we're done. We've been to every region in Hyrule. No reaction at all. Every mark he's giving us right now on the map is an owl statue, which in itself is not anything notable, except for the fact that now that he's chanted that spell, the Dominion Rod has come back to life. Yep, so he marked them all on the map. So, time to get traveling. So, while we are going to all these various, owl statues, a lot of these owl statues do also have, a piece of heart tied to them. All you gotta do for the story is just move it a little bit so you can get the stat. So you can use the stat, get the sky character for the book. This one, just bring over just a little indent in the ground, and we'll be coming back to it in a moment. And welcome to what the rest of the stream is going to be. Oh, come on, game. Really? Okay, note to self. Get the character before doing the puzzle stuff. Yep, this leads us to a chest all the way back in the poison area of Farron Woods. That nets us a piece of heart. Thankfully, we have the ability to teleport, and we also have the charm to be able to call Epona, so getting around Hyrule is not that hard. There's our second Sky character. And I don't believe this is a piece of heart. Yep, orange rupee. The only thing that's kind of annoying with this is they don't remove the owl statues you've been to off the map. So you do need to keep track of which ones you've been to. I'm going to hit them. I'm going to move down like province by province. I think all the others in terms of chests are just orange rupees. I think the only one that had... There's only 2 pieces of heart during this. Oh, right. Okay, so this one... We got a little bit of a march ahead of us. We have to take the statue all the way to the other end of the bridge. You are kind of see from here where we're taking it. There's a gap down there. We're going to use the statue to fill it in. Thank you, Midna. I already know that. Lost in a dream. Wait, no, wrong game. Also, we already made that joke during Elden Ring. I don't think I can make it again. Ow. No, I don't. Fuck you. Last piece of art that we can get right now. I think that might... Nope, there are just 5 more pieces of heart left in the game. And all 5 of them are in... Well, the rest are in a dungeon and in, why am I drawing a blank here? Okay, the rest are in a dungeon, and then they're also in, Okay. Okay, now that I'm on focus, though... Sorry, I had to figure out where I was going next for portals, but yeah. The rest are in the dungeons, and then the other one is from some... I believe there are some in mini-games. The only thing for the Cave of Ordeals is the, fucking post souls. Gotta find the right distance. Yeah, all the other chests related to the owl statues are going to be orange rupees, which I don't really need any right now. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good on rupees. The only thing is, with this charm, I wish they gave it to us earlier in the game. I feel it's a little too late in the game for it to be super useful. Yeah, this one's on the upper level or the lower. I think it's upper. Yep, there it is. Still one missing character. To the desert! Okay, there we go. I just had to figure out which one is, which of these platforms I could climb. And there we go. The final Sky character. And now we just gotta show the completed book to Shad, and guess what? He's back at the sanctuary. My plan is, in terms of like the content, the way we're gonna handle the content is we're gonna complete the next dungeon. Then I'm going to collect the remaining 5 pieces of heart and then go for the Cave of Ordeals. So this way we could go into the next area with 19 hearts. Start the final dungeon gambit with 19 hearts, and we have no gap between the next 2 dungeons. Now it looks like every other owl statue. Hey, thanks for giving us the space. And in this hidden chamber, cannon. That looks very familiar. Leave. Yeah, we should take it to a cannon expert. If only we knew someone who has the ability to fix cannons. You can't see it, Midna. One of the last times we'll be able to see this. Because I don't believe there's ever a time where that comes up again. Like, Midna being able to teleport things. I am going to need to stock up on supplies before I mean, I'm confident in my ability, like, most of my items. I think the only thing I dump before going to the Cave for deals is I'm going to dump a fairy and replace it with a potion. That or I'll just stick with what I got. Yep. Sure. This is one of the bigger money chicks. I love that the rupee count is still going down while he's doing this shit. You don't have the rupees, you do have all the orange rupees in the chest from the other Sky characters. So that's actually 300 right there. See ya, buddy. To use the cannon, all you need is the claw shot. And upon using the claw shot on the cannon... Oh no. Welcome to the next dungeon. This is the City of the Sky. But, we got another problem. If you can't tell, that's our dungeon boss. So items, I usually I do mention some items you're going to want to have on hand at all times in a dungeon. This one, iron boots. Iron boots are a necessity for this dungeon. I'm gonna top off a bunch of my stuff really quick. Bomb bag 0. Yeah, so this time around, she won't take us to the surface, but she'll be able to take us back to the shop at any moment. Completely optional. My main thing was I wanted the supplies. It's a spot where I can pick up arrows and bombs. So the reason why I said to have your iron boots is the wind. The wind in the City of the Sky is really strong and can push Link off the edge. If you see Link put up his shield, that usually means the wind's about to pick up. There is a cannon at the other end that will take you back to the surface. The other thing you're going to be doing a lot of, grabbing them and using them to fly. As you can see, also, a lot of this area is falling apart, so keep that in mind. So some of the platforms here won't be able to take Link's weight, and they'll just start to sink. I want to see if I can pull something off here, because there's a fun little sequence break you could do here. Let's see, can I do it? Actually, I think it's that room. Is it this room? No, it's not. Let me see. That's where I came in. Let me see if I could... I don't remember where it is. I forget which room it is. If I remember it, if I see it, I'll remember it. I just don't remember where it is. I remember it's in one of the rooms, like that big open area. We can't do anything here yet, I think. Yeah, we need an item. We need the dungeon item to do anything here. Can't do anything here yet, I think. Yeah, a lot of this, the first visit here is just gonna be figuring out what we... Well, not first visit. A lot of this dungeon is just gonna be remembering which rooms I can do stuff in. Can't do anything else here because I need a small key for that door. Oh, wait. I just realized what room I'm in. Yeah, I already missed it. So, the thing I was trying to do, what I actually had to do with that door, before you come in here, if you nudge yourself in, you can actually skip that entire sequence with the giant fan up there. Can I do this now, or do I need the dungeon item? I need the dungeon item because I need height. Way over there. Oh, wait, no, I'm just dumb. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of this area is just either flying around until we find the dungeon item, and then it gets so much easier. Once we're done this dungeon, we actually only have... Like, there's nothing else for you to do in Hyrule story-wise. Like, everything else in Hyrule... I mean, everything in story-wise in Hyrule ends there. We can just rush the next 2 dungeons and finish the game now. But we're not going to. I can't do anything with those claw shot targets yet because, well, I can't use the claw shot while I'm using the claw shot. Oh, right. Yep. So a constant threat as we go through this area is going to be the dragon, who, as you can see, will destroy parts of the dungeon to prevent us going back. Which is going to be a problem because, as you saw, there were chests back. I'm not chests. There was a whole other part of that area back there that we're going to have to go to. Fun fact, actually, there's also a neat little, not neat, but it's actually near impossible to pull off with human hands. There is a thing you could do by, using the claw shot. It just requires exact timing and everything, where you're able to use the claw shot to move these blocks and I believe the parts of the pillars that sink, but it is so precise a human can't do it. It is only really used in tool-assisted speedruns for Twilight Princess. Or at least last I heard. I know figuring out how to do that is one of the big things for low percent. Because if you can figure out how to do that, you can cut out a bunch of keys here. I don't know if you'd be able to cut out the dungeon item itself, but you'd be able to cut out some of the keys. Yeah, so if you use the claw shot and remove the carapace, they're no longer heavy enough to resist the wind. A lot of blue rupees here. Okay, that's me the dungeon map. Nothing else I can do here, and I don't believe I could take you with me. Yeah, no, I can't. Yeah, okay, hey, that's what I thought. Give me a second. There is something around here I'm looking for. I just forget. I don't know the exact location. I think it's around here, and it does obviously use the bow. Oh, wait, there it is. I just saw it. Oh, no. Don't use the bow. That's trap. Because you just need to impact this. Like, you just have to impact the diamonds. So, use the claw shot. So mind, the claw shot does deal a little bit of damage. And yeah, you can't use the iron boots on here because they will actually sink faster with the iron boots because of Link's weight. At least I think they do. It seemed to be happening. Death. I haven't seen these guys in forever. We haven't seen these guys since the Forest Temple. You're not gonna come after me. I'm just gonna shoot the... Yeah. Oh, shit! Where'd the other one go? I think the other one jumped off the edge. No, Link, you're not going to be phasing into the wall. Whee! I do like how they actually use this as a mechanic for the dungeon. They're grabbing them and just using it to fly around. Oh. Screw you, pottery. Ooh. Same trick as I mentioned earlier with the one mini game. One way you can control your descent is just by equipping and unequipping the iron boots. I'd like to say I think this is this one right here is a trap. Yeah, it's a trap because you need the dungeon item for it, I think. Fuck. Okay. And then we just ride out all the way over here. I'd like to say this is the mini boss, which is going to give you the dungeon item, which is going to be very helpful for navigating this place. Because with the dungeon item, the Poe souls and 2 pieces of heart in this dungeon become available. Just needed to add some weight. An enemy who anyone who's played Hyrule Warriors recognizes very well. The Aeroflos. Yeah, be careful when you use what items you use and when. Okay, Mortal draws off the table. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go again. There we go. Now to collect our prize. The last dungeon item. This is honestly the last real dungeon. The next dungeon is kind of unique. Yep, with that we got a second claw shot, which now means we have double claw shots. Yeah, the next dungeon doesn't really have a dungeon item. It has a dungeon ability. I'll get more into that when we get to the next dungeon. So that means we can do actually some pretty neat tricks, which is chain claw shots. So we can do stuff like this. I love these things. I love the double claw shot. I actually find it much more interesting than, say, the long shot. Now with our new double claw shot in hand, we can climb back up. Thankfully, they make it so these targets can be locked onto, which is very helpful with the fact that these pillars sink. It'd be really annoying to try to get your bearings straight with that. Okay, there we go. There's the compass.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Welcome. We were playing Skyward Sword. Not Skyward. We were playing Twilight Princess, but we were in the city in the sky.
Excellent. Do I sound any different?
A little bit. You sound quieter, and it sounds like you're trying to do your sick voice a little bit.
I'm not trying to do my sick voice. Do I really not sound any better?
Eh, sounds about the same. The actual quality sounds better.
Okay, then I'm on to something.
What are you messing with, if I may ask?
Windows 11 settings. I, for whatever reason, had my default input set to my webcam.
That it might not be a Windows thing. That might be Discord's been doing that a lot recently, where they've been changing what your input is.
Yeah, the thing is, it's always been set to the Realtek audio, which is what my headset is. I figured maybe Windows was futzing with it somehow.
It's Discord. It's happened to me and it's happened to Sean.
Oh, hells.
Yeah. My working theory is sometimes when we turn off our computers that Discord isn't detecting the microphones right away, so it's setting to a different headset, which is weird because, like, for example, mine's always been set to my
Sorry, did that come through loud?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
No, I said him because, like, you were talking. My work theory is that, because, like, I know it's not a Windows thing because of the fact that my Windows has never changed what my default is. My default is, for example, right now, my condenser microphone. And it's not just not that, it's also, OBS sometimes loses my microphone.
Cool.
Yeah, it's happened on both my computers, and only one of them runs Windows 11.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I could not tell you why. Also, can I just say how much I fucking love the double claw shot?
Oh yeah, it's great.
One of Twilight Princess's best items.
Yeah, I've been having a bit of a time with Oblivion.
I can tell. I've been playing it on and off, but, you know, with the stream and all, I've been having this.
Yep.
Uh,
Figured I'd just drop in and see if I could improve any of my mic situation.
why not? Keep messing around with it. Keep talking, and you can listen to the audio playback later, and just to see if there's a difference.
I wish I could, but I need to be getting to bed. I figured I'd pop in quick because I saw that and went, this might be an instant fix, and it really isn't.
Sorry, I just got blown off the edge.
You're fine. Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to bid you a good night. I need to shower and get to bed.
No sleep, only pain and oblivion.
If I never had to sleep, so much more would get done. In the meantime, have a good night, my friend. Enjoy the Wind Temple.
Yep, I mean, this is actually the last collectible item dungeon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because this is the last shard of Twilight. Or the last shard of the Mirror of Twilight. And then, we get to go into the Realm of Twilight, and then it's final dungeon. Technically speaking, I have all the items I need to beat the game right now. I don't believe double claw shot is necessary to beat Twilight Princess. At least, like, if we're talking in any percent run. Though it is funny, you know what is necessary to beat the game?
Her?
Do you remember the spinner?
Yeah.
You need that to beat the game. It's a win con for a randomizer.
Of course it is.
Because it's necessary to beat the final dungeon.
Of course it is.
Twilight Princess Twilight Princess has some weird win cons. Its randomizer isn't finished yet. It works, but its logic is a little flawed still, from my understanding.
All of your death is belong to us.
Belongs all of your death. Though, it is funny. Oh, I want to send you, Rika, before you go, a panel that I didn't remember until I was making the recent video on the manga.
Hmm.
Let's see here. I believe I still have the picture. Yeah. Midna asks Link if she will accompany her back to the realm of Twilight, which is right before they go into the before they go into the to get the mirror.
Oh,
This is on them entering the dungeon, the desert, and
right.
this is Link's face and what he does before he says yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, this man.
yeah.
Man's gonna get his heart ripped out, isn't he?
But I haven't talked about the ending. I'm not talking about the ending until we get to it.
Good. Don't talk about the ending.
I won't because
We don't talk about Bruno.
though it is kind of funny though. So the game has like a whole subplot about the one girl losing her memory. That's not even a subplot in the manga. They have that shit done before Lakebed Temple.
Sometimes you can skip quests. What can I tell you?
Well, yeah, it's technically not necessary because of the fact they don't do the hidden village or anything. It's just, that's the whole point of her, amnesia. It's just for that dungeon. Not dungeon, for that, side arc.
Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, well, I must be going. You have a good night. Enjoy your puzzles. Bye.
I need more arrows! Whee! Fucking love these things! So technically, we could have taken the challenge at any point to get the largest quiver, but we cannot clear it. Because to clear it, surprise, surprise, you need double claw shot! Some water bombs. I mean, I haven't really had a use for them in a while, but you know what? That will help top off my other bomb bag. And I'd like most of my bomb bags to be topped off before going into the Cave of Ordeals. Oh, hey, it's this thing again. And this time it's even easier because of the fact that, now we don't have to do the, fucking... Well, am I drawing a blank? We don't need to kill us, the bomblings. We could just use our own bombs. Uh... There we go. Ooh. Please be arrows. Yes! That's what I needed. I always forget how much I like Twilight Princess's bow until I start playing it again. Shit. No, 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 don't hit me, don't hit me. Fuck you! Oh shit, piece of heart! Is this room optional? No, I don't think it was. I think it was just that section was optional. Oh, okay, I could have... There's more to this area I could have reached by the top. So I accidentally just went to a piece of heart. Which... That's not even the first time I've done that this stream. Not this stream, but like this playthrough. I just gotta get closer. Hmm? Maybe... Can I get closer from here? Yep. And then I can just drop down. Ooh, 50 rupees. Yeah, there's only 2 impos in this area. And I believe this room is where everything is. Or at least where most of the stuff we need is. Whee! Again, I cannot stress how much I love this fucking item. Double Claw Shot is one of my favorite additions to Zelda. Just because I love chain claw shots. I see the pout. Yes, I think I find archery even easier in this game than it's say Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, just because of the fact arrows are actually easier to find in this game. Because arrows, in particular, like, how's this? Arrows can give, at least personally, just can get a little annoying sometimes to find in those games. I'm always running out. Not to mention the fact that in Breath, I also had to worry about the elemental arrows. Actually, one of the changes I like in Tears was the fruit, because I find so much of that shit that I never have to worry about running out. Especially fire arrows. I have so many of them. The only annoying thing with finding this pout is the fact that it keeps locking on above it. And in this chest, purple rupee. I believe... let me check the map. Just give me a second. Checking for... Where is... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where this thing is. The map for this area is a little hard to read, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, that's what's going on. So it is that chest, but I believe I have to go through the door and then loop around to get to it. That one, using the reference guide in the map, is just bomb. The chest down there is bombs, and I don't really need any bombs right now.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
How goes?
Going good. I'm about to get the last piece of heart in the City in the Sky.
Nice.
And I've got double claw shots.
Awesome.
Which, this is the thing I'm happy that they do double down on a little bit in Skyward, and I'm sad we don't have anymore. Chain shot.
Yeah.
I love the chain shot puzzles. I think they're better, a little bit better in, not puzzles, but no, scenes. And they're a little bit better in this because of the fact that you can Z-lock with the claw shot.
Yeah.
It makes the chaining feel a lot more smooth. But, yeah, this is, we're in the home stretch. I've already decided I'm not going to the Realm of Twilight until after the Cave of Ordeals.
Okay.
Just so that way I have all the post souls already done.
Fair.
And I feel like, I also feel it'll be a smoother stream to go right from that area to the final dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fun fact, did you know there's a sequence break in this dungeon?
I think I remember it.
It's involving the central fan room. If you just tap the joystick in and nudge in, the central fan won't be on.
Hmm.
Parry, motherfucker! I love the fact that you can parry the armored with the shield attack.
Yeah.
It makes fighting them feel so satisfying. Yeah. So how goes Super Robot Wars Y? No, YW.
Well, as I messaged you, I've gotten to the point where Hiro and Sosuke are interacting with each other.
How is that?
They are the same level of autistic.
I mean, they both express their love for their significant other by just threatening to kill them in various ways.
Yes, but also, like, I sent you a screen cap.
You did, but I've been streaming, so I haven't read it.
Sosuke offered Hiro some calorie mate
Oh god.
as thanks for saving him on the plane. Because Hiro dropped the plate this time instead of Sosuke.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how the interaction goes. By the way, Hiro's of course using Duo's name.
Of course. Also, what the fuck? Oh, that's funny. So you know the armored enemies that you can rip the shell off with the claw shots?
Yeah.
So I killed both of them to open up the next area here. And when the area opened, one of the larger ones was right up, I think it was right above, so it fell and just died.
That's funny.
And I might be fucked here. Yep, I did. Ow!
So yeah, Hiro's trying to get Sosuke's help to rescue Relina. Meanwhile, Sosuke has to save Chidori.
So business as usual for the two of them.
Yeah, so they can't help each other out. So Hiro's just like, go, carry out your mission. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
One moment, Maxwell. Take this as my way of thanking you. What is it? A calorie, friend. We didn't exactly get to eat on the plane, so you must be hungry. Hiro says, is it chocolate flavored? Fruit. I can't stand anything else. Ditto. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're literally the same level, dude.
At the very least, remember correctly, it's an endless waltz hero still, so he's better than what he was.
Yes, but still, it's very funny.
It is. I will always say one of my favorite lines in Super Robot Wars X is about like the Buddy Complex crews and they're talking about Hero. They're like, yeah, he's really hard to talk to. It's like, yeah, no, apparently according to the others, before he met his friends, he used to be really different. Oh, he used to be better? No, he used to be worse.
Used to be worse.
What the fuck? Was that the... Oh, okay, there's the Pope.
That's Hero Yui for you.
I have seen some wondering, I don't think, because okay, I'm basing a lot of my theories for, like, the stuff we're gonna get in, the DLC for Y off of how they handled it for 30, because that's a pretty good basis right now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna get, like, a bunch of alternate suits for the pilots. I think the exception might be, of course, Kira. The Destiny would get upgraded, and so would the Justice and Freedom.
Right.
Because they get their Type 2 packages.
Right.
They
might get frame changes, if
yeah.
anything.
Yeah. The exception would probably be, they would get the Rising Freedom and Rising Justice, which were the, ones at the beginning of that film. Though, right. Weird thing! The Rising Justice would not be an Atherin machine. It's Shin's.
Interesting.
Atherin gets a Zegok!
You know, that is surprisingly fitting for Atherin.
Oh, fuck. But yeah,
Wasn't it a Zegok that he fought alongside Shin?
No. No, it was a Hyzak. It was a Zaku.
Right.
Atherin just has a habit of stealing Mono Eyes.
I mean... It's really stealing.
True. Oh, no. What's funny is the Zegok, guess what color it is?
Red.
Red.
Oh, Atherin. You'll never beat the allegations.
I'll be honest, like, this is the thing with Seed Freedom. One, I feel they do Shin a lot better because fuck the fucking ending of Destiny. But Atherin gets to do a lot of shit. And one thing in particular, as I mentioned to you, he finally gets to do the one thing Kira desperately needed.
Punch.
He beats the shit out of Kira.
Good.
And it's over Kira's whole sense of superiority and Jesus complex.
Good. Because seriously, I am looking forward to eventually getting Mu as a pilot.
Yeah.
The fact that he's still around means that this is early Seed.
Yeah, so I'm assuming one of your battleships is the Archangel.
Yeah, right now the ones that I'm aware of are the OG, which is the Valstork. We have the Tuatha.
Of course. I'm guessing it's only usable on space and water maps.
Right now I've only seen it in the water, so we'll find out. And of course the Nadesco.
Yeah. Nadesco could be really fucking overpowered, but it's the series Nadesco, so it's not going to get as bad as the Nadesco 2, or God forbid the Nadesco C. The Nadesco from its movie is fucking ridiculous in V.
The thing with the Nadesco and the the mecha suits for the Nadesco crew.
Yeah.
It seems like they need to be within a certain range of the Nadesco, and they get like a bonus.
It makes sense. They were always a bit of, from what I remember. Keep in mind, I've never finished Nadesco. They are short-range fighters, essentially.
Yeah, it seems like I think it might be they get energy regen
Yeah,
when they're within a certain range of the disco.
that tracks. I wonder if Peace... No, it's Endless Waltz. Peace Million's destroyed. Oh, that was beautiful. I went to use the backslash technique, and as I used it, as I did the roll, the fan pushed me back into range to hit the enemy. And I've got the boss key. Yeah, I know. So battleships, though, for why that we could tell already, just based on the trailer and everything. We're getting an Aura Battlers battleship, which is going to be interesting. We're getting, of course, a Super Dimension Fortress. And also, there's the OG Fortress.
Right, okay. Hang on, let's see. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The Astray team is also in here.
Like Red Astray or the Astray from Orb?
All of Astray.
Like Gundam Astray.
M1 Astray is in here.
Okay. No, you know what I meant by, I was asking, I'm talking about low.
Yeah. Both the Archangel and the Eternal.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah, no. Seed Astray is also in here, yeah.
Okay, so that means
Seed
you're... Yeah, so that means you're going to be seeing low.
Yeah, I'm going to be seeing low. Home is a mothership, as well as Rehome.
Yeah, that's the Astray motherships. I remember using them in, what's it called? Gundam... Crossray. Didn't use them much. Like, objectively, the best battleship in that game is, Ptolemaio 2 from 00.
Oh, okay. We're having to just...
You cut out what?
Let's go with the Prince of Darkness, too. Which is Nadesco B and C.
Oh, so
Prince of Darkness.
Oh, that game covers both?
Seems like it.
Oh, shit.
Jeez.
That's a lot of content for Nadesco. Like, to be honest... Well, actually, that game, in all honesty, compared to the others, does have a smaller roster. So it makes sense that they could put in a little bit more for the... Like, you know, a little bit more focus on the various games in it.
We're getting original... Okay, in W...
Yeah.
We have original manga version Shin Robo. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, that, the original manga version, Shin Getter. So that is going to be...
So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3.
Not only is it gonna be 1, 2, and 3, Shin Getter Robo manga is piloted by Go.
Okay.
And so you know the pilots. Do you remember not the one Ryoma pilot, the Shin Getter Dragon, like the battleship? It's those three.
Okay.
But they're gonna be completely different personalities of what you're used to. In particular, Go. Go is not that quiet, reserved guy who just spoke in riddles. Instead, he's more like Ryoma.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I just spoiled myself on the secret with the OG suit. Oh well. That's gonna be interesting. So, the thing with the Valhawk and Valstork, they combine.
Ah.
The fucking... The playable unit ship combines with the mothership.
You know what?
It does become a super robot. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, you know what that just reminds me of, though? Fucking Getter.
Hmm.
Like, that's the thing. Gurren. Gurren, throughout all of that game of, like, you know, X, is a fucking fantastic unit. It is an amazing frontliner because of the fact it gets regen and all this other bullshit. Thanks to Spiral Energy. But it only gets more insane in the last, like, you know, in the final scenarios where it's just like, so, how are we doing this? Oh, well, simple. Ram, Getter, I mean, I keep going. God damn it. The fucking Spiral Energy being, Spiral Power is just stuck in my head.
Okay, so... Strike... All the Strike versions, yeah. Sky Grasper, Sky Grasper?
Sky Grasper was what Moo flew.
Right, okay. Ale Sky Grasper, Sword Sky Grasper, Launcher. Cool. Freedom Gundam, as well as the Meteor. Well, that's for both Freedom and Justice.
Makes sense. I mean, if you're getting the Eternal, you have to get the Meteor system.
Yeah. Buster.
And Duel. Or just Buster.
Blitz and Duel are secret units.
I am surprised since Blitz...
Duel also has the Assault Shroud as an alternate loadout.
That makes sense, but I am surprised more so by the inclusion of Blitz, being you remember what happens to the fucking Blitz.
Yeah. Does that mean we can fucking save them? Huh.
I will always stand by, and I remember showing you like the change to his death being so fucking stupid.
Yes, we've been over this.
Yeah, I just don't know what to talk about on stream, but no,
Stray, Red Frame, Flight Unit, Power Loader, and Powered Red.
So yeah,
as well as Blue Frame, Second L, and Lundgren Launcher, as well as Second G.
Yeah, Second L is the one with, I've shown you, the model where the sword is so big it has its own stand.
Right. Dreadnought Gundam.
Yeah, that's an Astray suit.
Yeah.
It has a Dragoon system, if I remember correctly.
It gets upgraded into the X-Astray.
Yeah. No, you want to know what's actually kind of...
And Hyperion Gundam is also in this.
Yes, that is Lowe's actual Gundam.
It is a secret unit.
Makes sense. Wild thing. I did not realize what it was. So Strike Freedom, as it deploys its Dragoon system, it has that light coming out from the slots. It is the same fucking system as Stargazer.
Okay.
No one knows why the fuck it has it. No one knows why, because there's a huge issue with the Strike Freedom compared to the normal Freedom, and that is the fact that half of its systems don't work on the ground. It is entirely built for space combat. And it does not have an alt loadout for being on the surface, which is the weirdest thing.
Okay, so I haven't gone that far. I'm not even at chapter 10 yet.
Yeah.
And like chapter 8 is when there's a route split. You have to either go and help Sosuke or go and help the Nadesco crew. I chose Sosuke.
Of course.
For very obvious reasons.
I'm guessing there's secret points going through for the secret units, as there were in the other games.
Mm-hmm.
Which is something I did like about SR30. In fact, I could always just check what requirements had to be done in the game. I didn't have to, like, blindly do shit. Like, how the fuck were you supposed to know that you had to get Shinji... Also, by the way, hi, Argork. Or Agorok. Fucking Twilight Dragon. But yeah, how the fuck was I supposed to know? Like, before you get to a certain point, you have to rank Shinji up to ace pilot status.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, I actually do think this is a really cool boss. Like, the set piece for this boss is fucking amazing. Shit! Main trick is, if I remember correctly, I need my iron boots. Where are they? You know, it's funny. We were talking about this last stream about, like, how often you need to use the iron boots after the Goron mine in Lakebed.
Hmm.
You need them in the city in the sky to resist the wind currents.
Okay, there are 55 scenarios.
Fuck.
And there is... Oh no. Oh no, there's a New Game Plus ending. Oh no.
That it might be something you could do on a standard run, like I could in V.
No.
No, you have
No,
to
it
do New Game Plus.
specifically says second playthrough.
Whee! Also, yeah, by the way, it's not just that you need the iron boots to resist the air currents. You need the iron boots to fight this boss.
Yes. Also, I sent Proto the same screenshot that I sent you.
About us, Sosuke.
About Hiro and Sosuke, yes.
Now it's just, no, I'll be honest, in the lead up to Y, it's fun just now theorizing what the base world's going to be. We could assume UC, just because it makes sense. I'm assuming UC and Code Geass are going to be base world.
Probably.
G and Wing are probably going to... Actually, it all depends. Like, we've been seeing it split with 3 worlds, so it might be like how it was with X, where we have, you know, 3 worlds of War, Peace, and Revolution again.
Potentially.
Just because that tends to be the theming when you get Endless Waltz.
From what it seems like, there's at least this whole thing about inevitability and
Defying
fighting against and defying that inevitability. So we'll have to see.
Right, okay, that's what I gotta do right now. I gotta wait for... I forgot that as you break the armor, you have to use the towers to reach him.
Hmm.
And boot! What? You're just not strong enough to carry fucking 10 tons of iron? Weak-ass dragon. And there's the target. Fun fact, this dragon is actually, if I remember correctly in the manga, it is the guardian of the city in the sky.
Hmm. By the way, another thing that had happened when it came to the way that the scenario had played out so far, right?
Yeah.
Koji is presumed dead right now.
Really?
Yes. I don't know where this is going, but I'm interested, at the very least.
Which Mazinger is it using as its plot? I forget.
Um...
I'm assuming it's not General of Darkness.
Hang on. I'm just seeing... I am just seeing Mazin Kaiser.
Whee!
Like, Zed is a secret unit, and Great Mazinger is in here.
Oh, fuck. right, that's
So,
what I
yeah.
got. Okay.
I don't know.
So, yeah, okay, so it's just Maz and Kaiser, so... Huh.
Also, Guy is having issues with his cybernetics.
From my understanding, that's just a thing that happens in, King of the Braves.
Yeah.
Whee!
But, it's just a matter of... Oof.
And away we go! That... I actually do...
Genesik Galgaigar is in here.
Yeah, that's not surprising. It won't be as busted as Final. Because it's gonna be...
Right.
Yeah. Because
But I'm
here's...
saying...
It's here.
Right now, he is Galgaigar.
Yeah.
It's going to get upgraded into Star Galgaigar,
Yeah.
and then replaced with Galfaigar before becoming Genesik.
Yeah, so it's similar to what happened to it between, you're going through the whole plotline to Galgaigar's movie.
Yeah, because, like, Mamoru is still child right now.
Yeah, no, that was how he was in the movie, too.
Yeah.
Because in T, we had Galgaigar, and by the end, I had Star Galgaigar, but it did not go to, the Phi or the, of course, Genesik. Because Genesik is busted. Final is worse, objectively, in terms of being busted, because of the fact that, Final has 5 spirit decks.
Right.
And the fact that all 5 of them are individual other characters.
I have no idea what Detonator Orgun is. Though granted, I also don't know what the fuck Tekkaman Blade was before this game, so...
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not one to ask about that.
Yeah, that'd be Tristan's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God, there's so many Estivalis. There's so many Estivalis.
Oh, what, from Nadesco? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because they have like 5 different variants of each machine.
Yeah, because they have different frames.
Yeah, and
But also, there are upgrades for each of them.
Yep. It's hysterical.
They have the customs.
I don't know if they did it in W. The first time they go to launch one of those things, like they launch one, it's after they try to like ground the Nadesco. And because okay, a lot of the military was not happy with who they put in charge of the Nadesco, especially because the person who put her in charge was her father, who was also very upset about her being in charge because his baby girl was going into war.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Because the Nadesco is a fucking comedy, I love it. But,
Yeah, no, the Black Serena is in here.
yeah, that's the Prince of Darkness.
As well as Estivalis Custom Akito, which is interesting.
Yes, that is, I believe his one from the end of the film, which is the, so the custom frames and the upgrades are for the Prince of Darkness movie.
Yeah.
God, yeah, that is wild to put Prince of Darkness in, like, one game with it,
Like, it's
because,
the whole movie. It's the whole series and movie.
yeah, because of the fact that
Things are going to progress fast.
it has to. They're gonna. Oh, Grant, there's a lot of stuff you could just cut from Nadesco and not lose anything.
Yeah.
I mean, because a lot of Nadesco is just filler and comedy. Like, the fucking... We'll replace you as captain. How do we decide the new captain? Idol contest. I'm sorry,
Super
Ruri
Robot
won that.
W exhilarated. Huh. Looks like a rebalance mod hack.
Ah.
Or ROM hack.
Also,
Interesting.
there we go. The 4th shard of the Mirror of Twilight. We're good to go to the Realm of Twilight.
Okay, it's just an easy mod.
Ah, yeah, because Okay, here's the thing. Older SRs compared to everything from VX to T.
Oh yes, I'm aware.
You're very. I'm saying for the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, older SRs they made SR easier, but not in like the way of like, oh no, they just dumbed it down. It was more so that SR used to be not just unfriendly to new players.
Oh hey, it had double slot features.
Oh, but the thing it also had was SR was really fucking brutal. I think the changes they made were for the better, in all honesty. Like, you know, expanding the skill decks so you have more abilities to apply to your characters.
Yeah.
A lot of the way that SR became easier was they just gave you tools to work with.
Hmm. Okay. Also, something that I miss from like other Super Robot fights, right?
Yeah.
Team attacks. There's a lot of team attacks in this.
Yeah. They don't do as many combo attacks anymore, but I think in response, though, they did up the damage of combo attacks.
Yeah.
So, which I think is fair. I know with Y, some of the ones we could expect, I'm expecting Luna Maria and Shin to have one. At the very least, we're getting one with the Shuffle Alliance. At most, we might also get one with the Senkyo Love Tenyoken, but I'm not holding my breath for that one, but I would love it.
Interesting. There's like an adjustment to how much will you gain based off of personality types. It's like, for example, a strong personality type would gain more from defeating an enemy, but would actually lose will from missing an enemy.
Okay.
Somebody that's cool under pressure would gain more from hitting, evading, or defeating an enemy.
It's all from this all from the mod? Huh.
But would this is normal. This is normal.
What the fuck?
Yeah. The cool personality type would lose -1 from missing or from being damaged. Some of these personality types also gain will if an ally is shot down. Interesting. Makes me want to take a look at who's who.
Trying to figure out what was going on here. Apparently the game does the same thing as me, where it's I'm like trying to figure out like why the fuck is the game the guide showing like 4 fucking Great Fairies tiers being available? Oh, okay. It does the same thing before going to the realm of Twilight. It does the ordeals.
Zero system, of course, increases pilot stats.
Of course.
Lambda driver increases damage dealt based on will. Increases damage nullified from all weapons and increases EN expended based on will.
If I remember correctly,
there are 3 versions of Lambda driver.
Yeah, will is the same thing as the morale in the current versions. It's just a different translation.
Yeah.
Because it was called will back in V also.
Yeah. I just find it interesting that Lambda driver has a lot to it.
Yeah, I forget how much it had to it in V. I didn't really check what the Lambda driver did in V, just because of the fact it just started melting shit and I was good.
Like here's the thing, right? After, like, there's 2 versions, before stage 44 and after stage 44. Before stage 44, like, depending on the morale range you're at, only gets, like, 1.1 compared to 1.2. But after stage 44, like, being at 150 to 159 morale means you're getting a 1.5 modifier.
So that Sosuke's mastering the Lambda driver.
Yeah.
That's good.
Meanwhile, the only way to get 1.5 before stage 44, you'd have to have like 170 will. Interesting.
You know what?
Barrier skill also changes depending on stage 44. Sounds like something goes down on stage 44.
Yeah, if I had to guess, Hong Kong.
I don't know. I don't think it's that far along for Full Metal Panic.
You don't think it goes to second raid?
I don't think second raid is in this, no. Because otherwise I would see
The other guy?
the other guy in here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another route split. Okay. Ooh.
There's some wild
Ooh.
things that happen in some of those route splits. Like, there was the one back in SRV where it's like, we go on the route split, we have everything, if I remember correctly, with Embryo and all. We cut back, to, so where's Koji? Oh yeah, Mazinger turned into a new form called Mazinger Zero.
Oh. So,
Yeah.
The two sides for that route split. Pursue the Martian successors or patrol cislunar space. And it tells you which will be represented on either side of the split, which I do appreciate.
Yeah.
I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, we get the same thing with VX and T.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're
pursue
using
the Martian successors side.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're using Akurasa, I think the
I'm looking at Akurasa.
Yeah, they're very good. I
but
love
it does also say it in game.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we got that breakdown before the route splits. Like the team would be broken down by character.
Yes, but I mean like when you're making the choice too.
Yeah.
So in case you stepped away or something. But anyway, Pursuit Martian Successors has Seed, Nadesco, Detonator Organ, Tekkaman Blade, and Full Metal Panic. Meanwhile, Patrolling Space has Wing, Astray, Shingetter, Mazen Kaiser, Gao Kaigar, and Go Lion. So yeah, there's that. And from what it looks like, you have to go down the Martian Successors route to get Dual Gundam. So it seems like you have to like go down different routes to.
So it's similar
Get
to
everything.
like in V, where I was choosing some of my routes because of the fact I needed to get certain points by going down the certain routes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
I'm getting my quiver, and then I might tackle the ordeals today. I don't know.
Well, regardless of how it goes, you enjoy the rest of your stream. I'm gonna head off.
Talk to you later. I'm definitely failing this one. There's a trick to do it. One thing you can do for this, if you want to, use it for grinding money later, don't set your score to be something unbeatable, because to get money from it later, you need to beat your high score. Okay, and done. We did it. That we now have 100 arrows. I love it. Just don't come again. Because, yeah, we just robbed him for everything. We now have 100 arrows. Of course, talk to them again. Okay, I have everything I need. The last 3 post souls are in the Cave of Ordeals. So let's go. If I hit a point though where I get too tired to keep going with the cave, I am just going to call stream. But yeah, let's give it a go. Actually, I'm trying to remember here. How many floors is the cave? 37, 49. It is 50 floors. Also, fun fact, if you complete the Cave of Ordeals twice, the postman can be found in the ledge before the final room. I don't know what he says because the guy just ran right by him and didn't talk to him. Yeah, it's 60 floors. I think I could do it. If you come here... If this is your second run of the cave, there are going to be 2 of every enemy. If I'm remembering correctly, technically the only items you need to complete the cave is just the, why am I drawing a blank here? You need the Master Sword, of course, because, as I've mentioned, there are Poes here, but you can't come here without the Master Sword anyway, so kind of a moot point. You need the... I don't believe you need the ball and chain, but it does make things easier. Fucking Perigod spider. I gotta make my arrows last because of the fact, yeah, we got a bit of a journey ahead of us. No point wasting my arrows like that. I forgot how many rupees all the enemies here drop. That'd be helpful for the lower floors, but I could just equip the magic armor. Also, if I remember correctly, the last two pieces of heart that I need are in the realm of Twilight, so that's just not going to be a thing for a bit. You know, because we haven't used it a bit, and I believe we could kill these things. Yep. Just to save on ammo for the bow. You know, to be honest, I have enough arrows to really do anything. Yeah, if I could finish the cave tonight, though, that just means the next Twilight Princess stream is going to be the last Twilight Princess stream. Or it might be the last, because it just means I'll have the 2 dungeons left. Our first checkpoint in the cave. And may I introduce the Great Fairy. So as you clear the various floors, she's going to release fairies into the other lakes. And also gives you various abilities. You will have... Oh yeah, no, she tells you what you need. You have... Yeah, so if you reach a point... Like, this is as far as you could go at this point. To go further, you're going to need the spinner. That's a lot of rats. The only thing I would change with my current equipment loadout is I would swap out my one of my fairies with just a potion, but eh. So yeah, you can't complete the next part of the Cave of Ordeals without the spinner. Nice and easy, just big chew jelly. Okay, this could be a little bit of a problem just because the sheer number of these guys. But claw shot or bomb arrows. I'm trying to save my bomb arrows for later in the Cave of Ordeals, in particular past where the ball and chain would be required. Yeah, they do actually check to make sure where you are in terms of the game, so you can't just complete this right away. Even the weapons that aren't used for combat are still checked. I did forget that they actually check to make sure you are at a certain point in the game. I'm not too concerned about the green rupees, but I do want the other ones. Wolf time! Okay, there's number 58. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I might be able to just to complete the caves tonight, just because a lot of these rooms are not too hard. It's all just combat challenges. Let's use one of the fairies, and I'm just gonna swap out this blue chew jelly. I don't need 2 fairies. Hell, I don't even think I need a fairy. Is this another checkpoint? Yep. Let's go see the Great Fairy again. Now she stands up to talk to us. And she's released fairies to Farron. We will need the power that allows one to break through massive frozen blocks of ice. So that means you have to complete Snow Peak. And whenever there's one of these areas, they will give you the claw. It's the only time there'll be a claw shot to get back up. We reached 1,000. I will actually switch. I think I'm going to switch over to the Magic Arbor. Oh, it's the invisible ones. Also, a lot of the areas here, if you switch to Wolf Link and use Sense, you'll be able to find spots to dig for hearts. As well, I have the rupees. And yeah, it looks like in some of these rooms, I'm going to be earning so many rupees, it's offsetting the cost of using the arbor. Fucking hell! Okay, this is working surprisingly well. God, if it wasn't for those archers, I could have done a really cool mortal draw. I think at this point we're a little bit over the halfway. You know what? I did not mean to be using the bomb arrows, but you know what? I have plenty of bombs, so why not? So, I mean, I have 2 stacks of bombs and over 100 arrows. I think I'm going to be good to just breeze through a couple things with some bomb arrows. Yeah, I'm so good with this. Link! Okay, I should stop trying to fucking use the mortal draw. But it's so cool! I mean, I've got plenty of healing items. And with this, it also unlocks the ability for me... It's going to unlock the ability for me to get Great Fairy's Tears. Oh, shit! Oh, okay, it's another fairy. Okay, Eldon. Master of Lifeless Statues. So that means we're going to need the Dominion Rod. The next one's going to release fairies into Lake Hylia, and then it's it's on to the final fairy fountain. Okay. So, first things first. The BMOs need to go. Right, okay, it's just a pressure plate puzzle. You just gotta take them off the pressure plates. Room of Fire! Okay, I'm gonna have to cut back on my arrow usage a little bit just because of the fact we are approaching a break point. Well, I'm approaching a point where I'm going to start running out of arrows, and well, there's nothing I believe like hard stop where I'll need. Never mind. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4 redeads. Okay, and the Poe. Okay. Let's see if I can... deal with the re-deads first. Now, ball chain isn't really something I would think to use on re-deads, just because of the fact that you don't see... I don't think you see them again after the Arbiter's Grounds. No spots I could dig up. Figure I'd check while I wait. That's also 59. We're almost done. No, I can already tell that's bullshit. Yeah, there they all are. Good try on that one, I'll be honest. Like, I heard the squeaking as soon as we came in the room, and I saw nothing, so I'm like, nah, bullshit. Ball and chain time. Got too close. Fuck it. Yeah, get fucked. I might actually have to use the blue potion soon. Okay, no. Fuck that. Where's my bombs? I don't have to fight them. I don't want to. Nothing extra, just the bubbles. What the fuck? Ah, there we go. Hey, pretty good pace. Oh, I wish I had checked before coming down. Ah, cross counter. Oh, come on! God damn it, Link. Oh, fuck. There is no tricks for these two. I'm only going to knock the... I'm going to knock the armor off one at a time. Because no point in fighting two of these motherfuckers in their high speed mode. There you go. One down. Ow. Come on. Ooh, that is a rough one. Especially because I think there's 4 of them on round 2. Okay, this releases them into Lake Hylia. That's Lanayru. Move freely from wall to wall, so this means you need double claw shot. And this brings... So yeah, you cannot complete your Poe collection until you have at least double claw shot. Oh, game, why? The only enemies in the cave, the trials, who don't respawn are the impos. Everything else will respawn as we go through. Okay, now for double claw shot. Whee! And only one left. I gotta actually start replenishing my rupees after the Dark Nuts. Don't know if I have to fight them again. Good spot to replenish some arrows. Yeah. Never mind, bomb arrows for the win again. It's too bad they don't give us these things much. Also, by the way, last one. And with that, the collection of Poe souls has been completed. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck. I'm seeing a lot of re-deads down there. Only piss off one at a time so you don't get chain stunned. And then ball and chain them. Okay, get that. You know what? Okay, gonna drink it right away just because of the fact I got another one right there. Perfect! And that one's about to scream. Come on, Link, boom, 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 boom! Oh wow, the ball and chain could do that? Fuck. And then Wolf for the purples. The reason I dashed in when I saw some blues is because of the fact if they merge with the purples, purple will always take priority. It's how you can lose rare chew jellies. One of the few reasons why the K-Road deals isn't too bad. Okay, let's see. And I'm hearing those invisible fucking ones. Okay, and there's a second. This is hell. Okay. Once I clear out the rest of these fuckers. Okay, there you go. Now it's time to deal with the rats now that I've got some room to move. There's another one. And this is where those fucking invisible rats get dangerous, because of the fact that they're paired with other enemies. I think you could only kill them while you could see them. I was gonna say, something seems wrong. That seemed a little too easy at first. Oh, fuck that. Shit, I have to fight them legit. Okay, that's one down. Ow! Okay, force it down. Also, wow, that one actually has red armor. Why does it have red armor? Oh, wait, it also has a different weapon, because the other ones had maces. This one has a sword. Huh. Okay, okay. Please no more dark nuts. Motherfucker! Oh, and there's 3! Armor time! But I'm probably gonna run out of rupees before this one's done. Okay, good. One's in sword stance. I mean, the light stance, so separate them. Reward for all this is infinite rupees. Believe it or not, I'm only half joking. This is why I don't mind the fact that I'm going to be dirt poor after this is all done. Shit, no more armor. Okay, and go to town. Okay. I have no more rupees. I am running out of arrows. That was the final trial. With that, the Cave of Ordeals comes to a close. So with that, I believe, yep, she just sent us right back to Lake Hylia. So as you can see, because she's now released a bunch of fairies, we'll never have a shortage of fairies again. And in particular, if we drink this, there is now always going to be this little cloud here. We talk to it. Oh, no matter what, you can only carry one at a time, but basically you have an infinite supply now of great fairies tiers and fairies. You can, to balance it, you can only carry one, so that's why my inventory is as, my bottles are basically, I'm never going to die. I have 2 free revives. I have fairies tiers, which will immediately fill me up to full health and give me the damage boost, and rare chew jelly, which is the same effect. Link is now immortal. Or at least relatively. And also, we have another reward to go claim. Let's head into Castletown really quick. So all it cost me for getting an infinite supply of the best healing item in the game is all of my rupees. I went in there with like 900. I got to 1,000, and then I ran out. That triple Dark Nut fight at the end is brutal. Hello, cat army. Underground we go. With 20 souls, he regained the ability to move, but he was still made of gold. So all 60? It's back to normal. So now, thing is, he gives you 200 rupees. Not bad. I mean, 200 rupees, there's only one other 200 rupee in the game, as far as I know. But if we leave and go back, I believe we just gotta leave Castletown and then go back in? You should just need to leave Castletown, I believe just going to any of the fields, and then you have to do it by walking. You can't do it by warping. We dig back in. Giovanni should give us another silver rupee now. Or not? Wait, what? Let me double check. I've never actually done this before, so this is new for me. Right, yeah, you can't transform in here still. So, okay. I might, let me see here. So the issue is I can't transform in town. I should, it'd be faster if I go down out south entrance. I think you just have to do it twice and say, no, I think you have to talk to him. Because he's gone out to go look for his girlfriend. You wouldn't confide this in a wolf. So let's go back in. And, well... he's gone. He's off the throne finally. So where is he? We come down to Telma's bar. Yep. He's completely heartbroken after he's been turned to gold for so long she dumped him. Well, she didn't dump him, but she thought he was dead pretty much and moved on to another man. Yep. The pose really fucked him over. Yeah, if you turn back into a wolf, though, and go into, and then go back to Giovanni's house. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to dash. Okay, so that final chamber in the second visit to the Cave of Ordeals will be 4 Dark Nuts instead of the 3. So that is brutal. Yep, the cat will just... oh, excuse me. So yeah, if you just come in and out of this area, you can just get 200 rupees. So we have infinite rupees now, and this is useful when prepping if you want to do the second run of the Cave of Ordeals, which the only reason I think to run is, yeah, there's no real reason to run the Cave of Ordeals again, unless you're just going for completion. Not even completion, it's just for bragging rights. Because they don't give you any, you know, bonus reward for completing it a second go. Yeah, so if we go back out. I believe the best way to do it is just go out the south exit and then come back in. Let's see if this counts. Yep. I'm going to use that really quick to top off on arrows in the Milo Mart. And then we're going to call it for the night. And yeah, I think this means next time we stream Twilight Princess, we will be finishing the game. I don't see the last 2 dungeons taking super long. With Twilight Princess out of the way, finishing up, I probably won't start another project like this for a little bit, just because of the fact I want time to finish the manga. And I'll probably up the videos for that from 1 a week to 2 a week. The exception would be if, like, say, Time Strangers comes out while I am working on that. Because I've already promised that I would stream Digimon Time Strangers. Because I like Digimon. Let's go into the cult place really quick and buy some arrows and bombs. It's weird how in the manga this just does not become a fucking cult. I wish I could just buy all the arrows I need. Okay, quiver's full. What do you have to say? God, it actually is a fucking cult in here, isn't it? Yep, with that though, we're gonna be calling Twilight Princess for the day. Next time, we'll be finally going to enter the final few dungeons. I will see you all next time.